Ella,
Hi, Todd.
why aren't you in school?
You asked me to be here.
Am I going to get in trouble when this goes out?
Probably.
What's going on with your schedule? Do you actually not have to be there right now?
Well, I have first and second hour off. That's why I said before 9. Yeah.
First, what you have it off? Why?
I'm in a middle college program.
Okay.
So I'm going to school for radiography right now while I'm enrolled in high school. So I have hours off during my high school schedule to offset the amount of credits I'd be in the semester.
You are going to school for what?
Radiography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. Cool. How'd you pick that?
I want to go into healthcare. I'm getting tuition paid for right now by the state. So
Do you want to be a radiologist or what?
I do. I really want to go help coach kids.
Yeah.
That's my end goal, hopefully, in life. But radiography seems like a really good path to start with.
How is radiography going to take you to coaching kids?
Hopefully sports medicine, and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the healthcare world, that's a tough world right now. They're doing hard things in healthcare.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Cool. So reduced hour workload at high school because of middle college.
Yes.
Sweet. It's going good?
It is. I have all A's right now.
Nice. Graduating this year?
Yes, May.
Fantastic. I like it. So we're going to talk Marji today, right?
Yes.
Well, probably other stuff, but we should just dive right into Marji because it just happened.
It did just happen.
Yeah, and you did it.
I did. I finished.
You did. First, though, before we talk about this year, let's talk about your road to this year, but let's start. We're going to go way back.
Way back.
When did you start riding?
Mountain bikes, I started riding in 2018. BMX before that.
So, okay, BMX here. Did you race?
Yes.
Marquette BMX?
Yeah. 4 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, so Wyatt was on the 906 composite team when we started in 16.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, how old were you then?
Second grade. 7, maybe?
Okay, so not riding then?
Not mountain bikes.
Not mountain bikes. Did Wyatt's journey influence you?
Big time. I think that's where it all started from.
Okay. How did it influence you? Just because, or why? Just because you're around it? Because he's doing it?
Yeah. Well, I started BMX because he was in BMX, and then 906 was started, and my parents were like, you should go try this. So he did. He loved it, and I soon joined the adventure team when I was in 5th grade, and I enjoyed that, but I knew I wanted to race, so I joined the race team when I was in 6th grade.
Wyatt went straight to the race team because Adventure Bike Club actually didn't start until the next spring.
Yes.
And then, so would you have come in 18 into Bike Club?
That sounds right. 19 would be my first race year.
Okay. That would have been, yeah. Interesting. So, you started racing in 17 or 18?
18.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Middle school. 6th grade.
I was 2019, 6th grade.
Okay. Because was that when NACA starts? I don't remember.
Yes.
Anyway, 18 or 19, you start racing. When was Wyatt done? When was he?
2019 was his senior year, my 6th grade year.
Okay. All right. So he's graduating, moving on. You're just getting started.
Yes.
And then your parents. So when I first met the family and Wyatt came in, you weren't riding. They weren't riding.
No. Just him.
He kind of got you going. You get into it. Then he moves on to college as you're really starting the racing aspect of it. And then somewhere along the way, your mom and dad started riding too.
Yes. My dad picked up mountain biking when he was like in college, kind of here and there. But shortly after my 6th grade year, he started biking, got my mom into it, and they're like full-fledged into it now.
Yep. Mom did the 50 last weekend, right?
She finished.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw that. I was in the trailer when she came in to put her green dot up. That was good. That was good for her.
We're all proud of her.
I heard rumor that Wyatt And your dad and Christian Verardi are going to do the Marji Gesick 100.
They've been texting about it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Next year.
Next year. They have a full year to start training.
Yeah, next year. I told Christian that hopefully if he's lucky, he'll be able to get in.
Well, we'll see registration night.
Yep, October 17th. Hopefully they're on it with their little fingers tapping.
I almost didn't get in last year.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
You are not the only one. Tom Clark, allegedly. No, here's a funny thing, because I also heard in the rumor mill that Tom Clark was somehow connected to this
Being
group.
roped in.
Yeah. But I went to Tom and I'm like, hey, I'm hearing rumors, Tom. What's going on? And he absolutely denies it.
That's not what I heard.
So if anybody is listening to this that knows Tom Clark, you should definitely tag him in this and call him out.
Yep. He should go do it. He needs to suffer.
So it does sound like what happened with your family is what we've seen happen a lot through just the 11 years that we've been doing this with bike club and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your dad might have had past or previous mountain biking experience, but then, you know, you move away from it, you do other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what it can take is one kid in the family getting into it. And then pretty soon the siblings are into it.
Yep.
And then the parents get pulled in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my whole life is about mountain biking right now.
Yeah.
So, and my parents.
Yeah. How many times, so prior to this year's Marji, 2025, how many times have you done Marji previously?
5, not including this year. Only 3 finishes.
Okay, so 5 attempts. The 5 attempts were which ones?
4 50s, 100 last year, and then 100 this year I finished.
So you completed, prior to this year, 2 50 attempts.
3
50 attempts. And did not complete one of them and did not complete the other 100 attempt.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Aside from Marji, have you done polar roll?
The 30EX in 2024 finished. Only one I've done though.
In 2024 EX.
Mm-hmm.
So not this past winter, the winter before.
Yes.
Was that the NTN course?
So it was supposed to be the NTN course, but it got really warm and stuff started to melt. So it was moved up to the Master course in Rambo.
Yeah, okay.
It was March 2nd. It was like 55 degrees.
Yeah. So you did it late.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Haven't done the Mass Start polar roll.
Nope.
Okay. Crusher.
Oh gosh.
Your nemesis.
Yes.
So how many crushers have we done?
Oh. I couldn't even count how many 40s I've done. 40 EXs. I've done the 100 Master twice, 100 EX once. 2 175s haven't completed though.
So one of the 175s was in Munising.
Yes.
Didn't get that one done.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was this year in Copper.
Yes.
Didn't get that one done.
No.
That was a tough one.
That was really tough.
And then the hundreds, at Mass Start hundreds, you did get those done.
Yep.
And how did the EX 100 go?
EX is probably, I think it's been one of my favorites and hardest I've done. I did it August of 2023.
Mm-hmm. Who'd you do it with? Was that with Whaley and Ryan and the crew?
Yeah, I did Ryan Brown, Dave Whaley, and Sarah Featherly, and myself.
And it rained.
All day. Downpoured all day.
Yep, I remember the pictures now.
Yep.
I have some of them, actually.
I was stuck in a mud hole up to my waist and had to be pulled out.
I think there's a picture of it.
There is.
Isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was actually really glad that you guys had terrible weather.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. It looked like it was fun, actually.
It was a lot of fun. I remember that day very vividly.
How different, for you at least, is Marji versus Crusher or Crusher versus Marji? Like, if you, like, how are they hard in different ways?
I think Crusher for me is mentally tough trying to get through stuff, physically tough. I'm not the fastest biker in the world. I work towards it. I train for it, but I find more joy and passion in single track such as Marji. Mm-hmm. So I have a better mental game for Marji, I think. Mm-hmm. So I think they're different, those two aspects.
Mm-hmm. How, if at all, does the remote nature of Crusher impact you?
It scares me. Yeah, I won't do it alone.
Yeah. I mean, that's not unusual because you're young.
Yeah.
But I mean, even for a lot of older people, I think that is an element of Crusher that really freaks them out.
Yes.
Because they're not used to being alone, and you are legitimately alone.
There's no one out there.
And if something goes wrong, you legitimately may not be able to call somebody.
Exactly.
And you sure as hell probably are not going to see anybody.
No.
And if you do see somebody, I don't know, they might be a little bit off center and you might not want to see somebody.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little scared if I saw someone.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. What have you learned from the Crushers and the Margies that you haven't finished?
Probably get through it. Keep pushing. Don't push other people away when they're trying to talk you out of not texting quitter.
Have you done that?
Yeah. So,
When?
last year on the 100 Marji, I had a complete mental breakdown going up Dirty Mary and broke down crying on the top of the luge there and walked pretty much all flannel shirt, and I didn't let anyone talk to me. I was just like, I'm done. I'm quitting. I don't want to keep going. And everyone tried to talk me out of it, but I just kept pushing them away, and I was like, I don't want to be out here. Take me home.
Think you would have finished?
If I was... Well, what happened is I got sick. I sat too long at Jackson. Wasn't eating enough. My mental game was gone. I was completely out of it.
How long did you sit?
Like 45 minutes.
It's a long time.
A long time. Yeah.
It's hard to get going after that.
Really hard.
Has the way that you approach neutral support or taking a break changed over the years as you've done it more?
It has. You learn everything after all these rides. I think my biggest thing this year was staying on the bike, not getting off to like even stretch or anything. Like if I'm just seeing support for like a water bottle fill up, I'll just be like, hand me my water bottle. I'm not getting off my bike. Fill my top too big with some snacks. I'll get going. And then this year I did Marji alone, which is like a first for any 906 event. I think I went on it alone. I did finish with people. The last 20 we rode together, but that definitely helped being alone because everything was on me. Everything I did was on me. No one else. I'm not waiting for anyone else. I can stop when I need to stop. So
yeah, that's tough. Mark and I have talked about that when, especially if you get into groups, 2, 3, 4 people or more, if the group is out of sync with when one or the other or people need to stop, it can be really tough because you burn so much time.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And it's hard to get a rhythm. It seems like as soon as you start getting back in your flow, somebody needs to stop. And it's like, God, that's hard.
Yeah, I've left some people before.
I think, hearing that you met that group that you finished with in the last 20, that doesn't surprise me because I think a lot of times in our events, what happens is you end up finding your group within the event.
You do. Big time. Actually, I found them during the Crusher Mass Start this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I remember that. I do remember that. Has failing at the events, quitting, having a text quitter, has that helped prepare you to overcome, obstacles and defeat? Do you look at things different? I mean, you keep coming back. So you've had to text quitter more than once.
3 times now.
Yeah, but you keep coming back and you don't stop and you don't give up. So, I mean, did you just have that innately in the beginning? Is it something that has it been refined the longer you do this, or what's that look like?
I mean, the first 906 event I did, I quit and I came back 2 years later to do it. That was Marji 50. But I think quitting doesn't mean failure to me. It just means you have more to work towards and you have more to do. And I know I can get there. I just need to put in the work and the time to get there.
The year that you finished the 50, I'm trying to remember now. I think it took
21.
you like 2021?
Yes.
Is that the year that you were at the finish line? There was a year you did the 50 and it was like toward cutoff.
Yes. I don't remember the exact time, but it was like 23 and a half hours.
Yeah.
Which I did the 50 that year. I had done the 50 in 2019, didn't finish. But I did the one in 2021 with Chris Anderson and JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think of his last name.
Is it McIntyre?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So that's the year it was like 23 hours or something.
It was long.
And you were a mess at the finish line.
You asked me how it went, and I started bawling.
You burst into tears.
I did. Yeah.
And I walked away and thought, well, that went well. Yeah. That was something. So think about that, because I mean, that year you did the 50, and you're just an hour and a half or so away from the end of the event. And then you come back a couple of years later and you do the 100 in just a little more time.
Yes. Oh, it was hard.
Yeah. Wrap your head around that, huh?
It took a while to get there. I knew I wanted to do the 100 later in my high school. So that's the early college years. And so I did it my junior year last year. And I was thinking back to the first year of the 50. I was like, it took me 23 hours to do 60 whatever miles. How am I going to do 110?
Do you ever get, I mean, I know that, so you hang around with a lot of kids who do this stuff. So, I mean, for kids who do it with you or do it separately, but do the same stuff, they're not going to think what you're doing is crazy.
No.
But do you have any friends that don't do this, aren't in this community, who just look at you like,
are you weird?
Like there's something wrong with
Yeah.
something wrong with you?
All the time. It's like I'll have teachers that are into biking that like know about Marji or whatever, and they'll like say like, oh, did you do the 100 this week? And I was like, yeah, I did. And everyone kind of just turns around and looks at you like, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? And then they're like, oh, tell me more about it. And they're like, that's what you did this weekend? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, I slept until 10 a.m. I was like, well, I was riding my bike till then.
Do you wear any of your Marji stuff to school?
Yeah, I wore this to school today.
Yeah. You get any questions or any looks?
I do. A lot of time. Well, 906 is very popular around here, so a lot of people are like, oh, you're involved with them? I was like, yeah. So I'll tell them a little bit about it. They're like, oh, you've done Marji? And they're like, yeah. So I'll tell them about it. They're like, oh, your race resume. I'm like, yep.
Cable's, it's always kind of funny. Unfortunate, maybe, for Cable and Gavin, because as soon as the teachers hear the name, they're like,
oh, no.
Oh, are you Todd Poquette's kid? And then they're like, yeah. And they're like, oh.
Great. It's going to be a long year.
And Cable wears Marji Gesick stuff all the time. Yeah.
I see him at school every day. He's never not wearing a 906 shirt.
Yeah. He particularly enjoys the customer disservice t-shirt.
Yes, he wore that one this week, I think.
Yeah. It's so funny. Hey, here, I got a question for you about Cable.
All right.
Because we need to work this out. Does Cable, let me play this all the way through. Does Cable see you in the hallway and not wave?
He does.
Or do you see Cable in the hallway and not wave?
Well, I think he should put himself out there because he's seen me. He needs to wave. He didn't do it today.
Do you guys wave at each other?
Not yet. Not yet.
So I'm kind of actually performing an intervention right now for both of you.
All right. I'll say hi.
Well, it's pretty funny because he comes home and he's like, I saw Elle in the hallway again today. And I'm like, yeah, she didn't wave. And I'm like, okay.
What the heck?
Okay. And I'm like, did you? And he's like, well, no. So it's like I'm picturing the two of you as you're passing in the hallway, like 70s style Western with a tumbleweed going down the hallway.
Pretty much what it looks like.
Who's going to make the first move? And then nobody makes the move.
Well, mind you, the time we passed in the hallway, there's like not many people either. It's just me and him walking.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You guys, you're going to have to you got to work it out.
I thought about asking him today what was up because I saw him at the time. I typically don't see him today.
Yeah.
So I'm standing outside of class. I was going to go say, why haven't you said anything to me today? But I didn't.
Here's what you need to do. And I'm not going to tell him about any of this.
Okay.
And he's not going to watch this.
Okay.
So next time that you guys are approaching each other in the hallway, you just need to initially approach like you do every other time. Do nothing different.
Okay.
And then just as you're getting to that point of passing and he doesn't do anything, you got to just get right in his face. Just and say nothing. Okay. And then just see what he does.
I'll give it a shot.
You got to do it. And then you have to text me and tell me about how it goes.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. All right. So, glad we got that talked out.
I was waiting for you to say something because I confronted him after I finished this weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
What did you say? At the finish line, you're saying?
Yeah, like after I finished, he was standing with a group of people. I went over to him. I was like, so what's up right now? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you never say hi to me in the hallway. My brother actually goes, do I need to do something? Why aren't you saying hi to my younger sister?
That's funny. I don't know. Maybe it's because you're this intimidating senior.
Probably.
You know, you have that presence that you carry around.
Yeah.
It would be embarrassing to get taken down by a senior.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, those freshmen, they're still learning the ways.
They are. I've pushed a few out of my way walking.
All right, let's fast forward to this year. So, did you go into it nervous?
I was nervous. Yes.
Did you do anything different this year that you haven't done in the past? Like, did you prepare for this one differently?
Yes. I was on training plan since November 1st with Mudslingers, Alan, Kristen, Wade.
Yep.
Pretty much 6 days a week. Training up till Crusher, and then I actually got into a car accident like 2 weeks before Crusher, so I had to take some time off.
I did not know that.
Yeah, someone ran a red light, totaled my car.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really scary.
That could have been bad.
It was bad. Yeah, but I was hit on my passenger side. I was driving, so I was fine. I had a concussion, so I just had to take some time off. So I was good after that. So I definitely lost some time before Crusher training, but after Crusher, I was really defeated. I was like, this is my third red dot in a row. But
really?
Yeah.
So that red dot, before that, Marji would have been one of them?
Yes.
And then Crusher?
Yes.
Oh, so 3 in a row taking a swing at the big one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. So I was defeated going into Marji, but between Crusher and Marji, put in a lot of like trail work. When previously I was doing more crushery, gravel road type stuff. Put in more trail work, more time on the bike, getting everything dialed in. I built up a new bike for Marji, so getting that put together was fun. And the week, I was really nervous up until like the week before, and then I was like, I got this. It's my year. I know it.
How was your training different with Al and Kristen?
It was really hard. Really, really hard. A lot of more mental, like, mindness, yoga stuff, along with, like, you're going to go run your bike uphill 10 times. Not ride. You're going to run it. Marquette Mountain was my friend.
Mental toughness stuff.
Yes, big time.
Yeah, I know that Al and Kristen like to incorporate a lot of that into it. How did they train you, aside from the mental toughness, doing the shit that most training plans don't ask you to do? What was the more traditional stuff? Like, how much time did you spend training zone 2?
I think like 85% of my stuff was zone 2.
And is it all heart rate driven? Is that what they're using?
Yes. Heart rate and then RPE.
Yeah. What did you do as far as intervals or any of that stuff? Anything? Much of it?
Yeah, so there was a lot. Most of it was interval stuff. A lot of it was like, you're going to have like a 4.5 hour ride today. Go out for, you're going to have like 40 minutes on, 20 minutes off, or like an hour on, 10 off, something. And a lot of it would be like zone 3 on the trail, work on your technical handling, or go do a whole bunch of gravel roads today, work on your zone 2 and nutrition. And then like harder intervals, easier intervals, resting. I had some like hour-long threshold rides during the week when, like during the school year, I can't go out for a 7-hour ride.
Yeah, right.
For school.
Yeah. How do you manage that training around, say, practice with MCIC and the races for NICA?
It was hard. Every once in a while, I'd have to ride with a different group, younger group, which when I was riding with younger groups, I got to experience like helping with coaching, like I have this week just after Marji.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. But if I had an off day, I had an off day. I had to take it easy. But MCIC is also on their own training plans.
Right.
So maybe I already had a 2-hour ride today, but they're calling for 20-minute hill repeats.
Yeah.
So I have to pick and choose, basically.
Yeah. How do you pick and choose? Like, how do you determine? I mean, if you've already done the ride earlier in the day, I would think that
I'm good.
You're good. You're not
exactly.
Yeah.
I shouldn't overdo it because I have a history of that.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
I do.
I'm familiar with that.
Yes, you are.
All right. So you came in trained by mudslingers, felt confident. However, also on the heels of 3 straight red dots.
Yeah, it was kind of defeating.
Yeah. What's defeating about it? Like, was it just like, were you emotionally kind of down on yourself?
Yeah, emotionally down. I mean, no one wants to have a row of 3 red dots on them.
Right.
It's hard, but I knew I had it in me. And I knew that my training was working. And my dad was kind of just telling me, trust your training. You know, you have it in you. Keep going. Just trying to get over that mental barrier.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe your mom and dad or somebody else helped frame it for you. But, okay, yeah, there's 3 red dots, right? It's not like you have 3 red dots doing 5Ks.
No, not at all.
So you had 2 crushers and a Marji, the largest of each.
Yeah.
And you're a teen, right?
Yeah, I'm 17.
Yeah. So it's important to keep that in perspective.
It is.
Because how many kids your age are doing it?
Not many.
Not many.
It's at all.
Even if you look at the NICA community, which is large, there are not kids that are doing this stuff.
No.
Not many. So, I mean, it's 3 red dots, and I get the disappointment, and you're driven.
I mean, I'm also proud of myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of myself for doing them.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we've got half of adults quitting.
Exactly. I tell myself that a lot. Like, most adults aren't out here right now doing this.
Yeah, I mean, there's adults who... There was... how did this go? There was somebody essentially over the weekend, they didn't know there were kids out there.
Really?
They're new. I think they're a support crew for somebody. And they were looking for their friend or their husband and freaking out like he should be here. He's not here. And it's like, well,
it happens.
He's out there somewhere, and he'll be here eventually.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, well, yeah, I mean, there's 2 13-year-old kids out there too. And then she was like, what? I think we're a bunch of psychopaths sending kids into the woods to do this. But yeah, keep it, I guess, keep it in perspective what you're doing. It's exceptional.
It is.
Were you, when you got to the start, was it nervousness? Was it excitement? Like, how does that environment feel for you?
It feels welcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the heavy metal is welcoming.
Very.
Are you a metal fan?
I'm a Taylor Swift fan.
Okay. That's not metal.
I had like a solid 15 minutes. I was very anxious, but then after I was like, I saw some people and it was like, you know what? It's my day. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave it all out there.
Where'd you line up?
Probably like 4 rows back.
Okay. So not all the way in the back.
No, not all the way in back. I had a friend that graduated last year from Wisconsin doing it. She couldn't do it last year. She suffered an injury like 3 weeks beforehand. It's the same injury I was dealing with past few summers, which I was really bummed about, but I started next to her and her dad. I knew I wasn't going to be able to keep up with them, and I didn't try.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like lost me like after the first 10 seconds. But we talked for a bit, hyped each other up.
Describe in your words, describe the start of Marji Gesick.
Oh gosh. It's intimidating, but it's also very inviting. I feel like it can drive people away in a way, but it's fun.
It drives people away in what way?
Like, it can be scary and intimidating. I mean,
Yeah.
especially I'm a 17-year-old female.
Yeah.
It's going to be intimidating to me.
Yeah.
But the whole vibe of Marji itself, that's what it encompasses. I feel like if you're there at the start, it's like, this is what it's going to be like the rest of the day, and you're going to like it.
Is the number of people intimidating?
Yeah. It's a lot of older males is the thing that's intimidating to me, not the amount of people.
Okay, that's fair. I can't remember what the percentage was for Marji. Most of our events, Marji doesn't run to 30%. The other two do. 30% female.
Yeah.
Marji is statistically a little lower.
Yes.
It just is, but I think it's still over 20. I'd have to look again. So there's compared to other races, there's a lot of women there.
Yes.
But it doesn't feel like it because there's a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
How did so we're at the start, there's heavy metal, everybody's piling into the ski trail behind the arch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, boom. Seek and Destroy is playing and you're running.
It was running. I picked up running over the past year training.
Was that part of Kristen and Elle's plan?
I told them I didn't want to run at all. Actually.
Okay.
And they didn't make me run. I just sometimes, there's a blizzard going on outside, and I've been on my trainer for a week straight. We have a treadmill downstairs, so I was like, I'm just gonna go try this. Yeah. So I actually did a handful of my workouts that were supposed to be on the bike or a trainer running. I mean, I'm not the fastest person ever, but I enjoyed it as much as you can enjoy running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't enjoy it.
No, most people don't.
Yeah. Hiking, I'm all right with. Backpacking, I'm all right with.
I'd like to start getting into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. The backpacking I did before mountain biking.
Oh, sweet.
And we would do week-long or longer trips. And it's just it's very similar to bike packing, but very different in the way that the pace is just so much slower. Yeah. It takes so much longer to cover the same amount of ground. Yeah. But you see things differently too.
I bet.
Because the speed is so much slower.
You can enjoy it more.
Yeah. You definitely feel more within it than passing through it. Yeah. Because on a mountain bike, you're moving.
You are moving.
Yeah. Especially if it's just like a chilled 10, 15, 20 mile ride.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Where you're ripping through yeah, it is a different experience.
Yes.
How long did the run take you? So you're doing the run, Le Mans.
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. That's not bad. On your bike. And then did you have a strategy leaving Forestville?
I knew I needed to push myself kind of because there's rain in the forecast, and I actually love riding in the rain, but maybe not the night at Marji.
Right.
So I definitely pushed myself through that first 17 miles or whatever that loop is.
Back to Forestville?
Yeah, but I felt really strong. I was keeping up with people passing. I was like, this is great. I feel awesome. And I was like, I can maintain this for a while.
Okay. And you maintained it for how long?
I think I didn't start slowing down until was a mountain chase. I got a side cramp there, and I had to slow down for like an hour and a half. But
dehydrating or what?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I ended up stopped eating the last like 5 miles on the Molten Road. So this was a while later.
Yeah. That's up on the Ishpeming end. Yeah.
Right before going into Bacon Strip. I stopped eating for a bit, which was probably a really risky idea, but I felt great after that, and I just took a whole bunch to eat in after, and I felt great the rest of the day.
All right, let's step back. You got Forestville to Forestville going good.
Yes.
So from Forestville, let's say up through Lowe's, good?
Yep, great.
Uneventful, no issues.
Yeah. Actually, I had a crash on Lowe's. Yeah, so.
Probably not the only person.
No.
How was that power line?
It sucks. I hate it.
A couple of guys were making Facebook live videos, and they were on the power line. And just a
During
slog.
the race?
Yeah, during the race.
Gosh.
He's talking to the camera, hating life. His buddies behind him dragging their bikes in the sand, hating life. It was actually pretty entertaining.
I was next to a guy. I actually sat next to him at the leadership summit this past spring, but he had a speaker and was blaring music all day.
Oh, God, that guy. Yeah. All right, so top of Lowe's, you get up to the Heritage Trail, you go into Harlow Connector, South Trails was good up until that side cramp on Mountain Chase?
Yeah. Actually, I was behind a group of guys on the gray wall stuff, and I was like, I feel like I could bump up the pace right now. So I did.
Okay. Did you stop at the worst aid station?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Cold water. I
water.
was like, I need some cold water right now. So I just filled my bottle up, said hi. Yeah.
Kept on moving, got up to JP1.
Yep.
Did you stop at Jackson Park?
I did.
How long did you stop?
9 minutes.
Did you have any strategy around how long your stops could be?
I told my dad, I was like, if I'm here for 5 minutes, I need to be out of here. 5 minutes out of there, I want to stay on my bike. Other than Jackson, I knew I was going to take some time.
Yeah.
My favorite food is Little Caesars pizza, cold, during the race. So I'd like 2 slices of that, some watermelon.
Does Wyatt like Little Caesars pizza?
Maybe. I don't know.
I ask because we had a board meeting last night. Sorry, we digress here for a moment. But we had a board meeting, and Ryan Brang was talking about his crusher this year, or not crusher, Marji with Joel Dank.
Yeah.
And then we started talking about when he did Marji with Wyatt, like 19 or 20 or 21. I don't remember.
19.
Was it 19? Okay. And there was, God, I don't remember where he said they were. Maybe Jackson Park the second time. But he said that, I don't know if it was your dad or somebody had like 2 Little Caesars pizzas.
Yes, that sounds right.
And they just started filling their face with that stuff, which normally I wouldn't recommend. But I guess if you're doing Marji, a Little Caesars pizza probably tastes pretty damn good.
It's worked for me, so.
All right. So the family maybe has stock in Little Caesars. That's noted.
Yeah. Oh, and breadsticks.
Yeah. Oh, the breadsticks are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. Is it breadsticks or crazy sticks? What are Little Caesars breadsticks? Do you know?
They might be. They might be crazy.
Crazy bread?
Crazy bread sounds
Crazy
right.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There's the right term.
That actually makes sense to eat crazy bread at Marji Gesick.
It does. Oh,
All right, so Jackson Park 1, you go out eventually, and how long does it take you to get back?
I must have left there like 5:30. I got there 12:40. So 6-7 hours.
That took a while.
Yeah. So it started raining. No one told me it was going to rain. It was supposed to be another hour. So
Wow.
I walked all of Last Bluff because of that. I popped out a bacon strip onto 3rd Street in Ishpeming there, and it just started downpouring. So I booked it for the trees.
Did you have any aid during that time?
No, I saw my support crew at Molten 1 there by Molten Electric, and I wasn't supposed to see them until the funeral home down by Ish Creamery. And I thought about texting them for a rain jacket, but I was like, I'm just going to be really hot. I'm going to throw it off.
You're just going to sweat anyway.
It's going to be too much. I'm like, I'm already soaking wet. It's whatever.
Yeah.
So I walked all of Last Bluff because I just couldn't keep going. And on my bike, like riding, I just couldn't. Like, it was so slick. All the rock. I actually crashed pretty hard on my left hip going down at some point. I was like, I just need to go. I'm just going to walk. So I was back and forth with some dualathoners, actually. Yeah.
What was the neutral support like?
It was great.
How many people were you seeing out there?
I saw so many. I don't think I went more than an hour without seeing some form of support.
So lots of people set up.
Oh, all the time.
What was if you can think of one, if anything stands out, what was the wildest aid station?
Oh, a lot of pickle juice, like just shots of pickle juice,
Yeah.
which is pretty common in the bike world. But
Did you see the one that Danielle Steffi, I just got some pictures of it today, actually. She had emotional support pickles.
that sounds right. I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah, it was in Ramba.
Yes.
Little crocheted pickle people.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that one. I heard there was, I don't know if this was a neutral support station, but I heard there was like a tent somewhere, nobody knows where, and there were kids just dancing to like 70s disco music.
This sounds right.
Sounds right.
There's always people on the top of coming out of the road that leads into Lake Enchantment. There's always people there, kids there.
Oh, the 2-track that leads into Enchantment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When you came through Enchantment, how busy was that area?
It wasn't.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good, because we've asked people to stay the hell out of there. That was a test.
Yeah.
What else did I ask you? No, I think that's good. So like 7 hours in that first loop out of Jackson Park.
Yeah, so it started raining. Bottom of Last Bluff, stopped pretty much at the bottom. I got some relief. New York Knob, I had to walk. I had to slide down rock faces on my butt. it was really embarrassing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it sounds like Margie.
Yeah.
Were you with anybody at this time?
No, back and forth with runners or anyone doing the
Worst of both worlds.
Yeah. I had passed Kristen Wade just where you pass the finish line.
Yep.
Yeah, I passed her there.
Did you stop her and get any coaching tips?
No. Kind of just said, you got it, keep going.
As you rode away from her?
Yeah, I kind of felt bad.
I wouldn't. All right, so you get back. What time did you say you got back to Jackson Park?
Like 12:40.
So you're there 12:40.
It started downpouring on when we turned left onto Sissy Pants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, great place.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
How long was your stop second time in?
Probably 20 minutes, but I like walked around the whole time. I didn't sit down. I stayed walking. We were going up Pickle Jar, and a group of people I was with was like, "Oh, did you hear 3 women buckled?" I literally got off my bike and screamed. I was so beyond excited. So I got back to Jackson. My dad wasn't there. No one was there. I rode up to Stacy, and I accidentally shined all my lights in her eyes. I felt really bad. I was like, "Do you know where my dad is?" She's like, "I don't know who you are." So I turned my lights off. I'm like, "I'm
She
Ella."
couldn't see you.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad. But she's like, "Oh," so she starts screaming, "Ella Clement's dad here, Dan Clement here." And then as she's doing that, I like look over and I saw Christy. So I ran up to her and hugged her, and I was like so beyond happy for her.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Yeah.
Well, good 3 moments, but that it was pretty tightly confined within about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to see happen. The finish line was electric.
I bet.
For sure. So 20-minute stop, and then you're back at it.
Kept going.
And so you left Jackson Park alone?
I did. So I had been riding with that group that I finished with pretty much from Sissy Pants to Jackson, but I didn't see them. Like, I didn't think they were ready. I was like, I just need to go. And Dirty Mary and flannel shirts where I decided to quit last year, and I was like, I just need to go do this alone, get it over with. They actually caught back up with me on flannel shirt, and we had like a great time. Like, my mood picked up. I felt amazing, and we rode the rest of the time together.
So you left the park without them, but you guys they bridged up.
It did. I had to stop before the 2-track leading over to the luge because I was like, I don't think I crossed a timing mat. And I was like, I wasn't going to go any further before I could check it. So I called my dad, and it's like 5 minutes on the phone of silence. And he then she's like, "No, you did." And then a guy came up behind me. I asked, like, "Did you cross a mat?" He goes, "No, but it was on the side of the trail." I'm like, okay, I'm just too delirious to see.
Yeah, it's a side antenna.
Yeah.
So when you got through those 2 spots that you quit at last year, was that like a big mental moment for you?
Yeah. I knew that, like, once I got to Cliff Drive and I started the grinder, I knew I was like, I'm finishing today no matter what. I felt great.
How was the rest of the crew at that time? Because it was you, there were like 3 kids and a dad.
Yes. So it was 5 of us, and then Bill Hemela and someone he was riding with.
Yeah.
Also rode up the grinder and Grandview with us. We end up letting Bill and the other guy go. And I was giving everyone like a history lesson of the area and like tour guide and all that. It was great. We had a good time. I think everyone's mood that I was riding with started to drop maybe after Suicide Hill. Started to go downhill, but
is that because of conditions, fatigue?
Yeah, so
all the above.
We were like not even halfway up the suicide climb, and it started downpouring, completely downpouring. Those kids left before me, and like I knew like they're gonna climb like faster than me right now. So like I just booked it up suicide and ran into this other guy. We catch up to this group. We're overlooking Lake Minnie, I believe, after the top of suicide. It's thundering. Like, this is bad. I looked at them and I was like, this is our point of no return. You're either backtracking to Cliffs Drive right now or you're getting to the finish. They're like, we're going to finish. So, yeah.
How was it from that point, mood-wise?
It was great until Old 56, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another down spot?
Yeah. Big time.
What time was that?
We entered 38 special at 5:30. So,
okay.
6.
What turned the mood there?
It got hard to walk. You couldn't even, like, it was so slick.
From all the rain.
Yeah, it was so bad.
So just mud and
Plus, like, we were some of the last people too there at that point. Like, it was tore up. I mean, even if it wasn't raining, a race courses with that many people. I was like, we all need to keep eating, drinking, fueling. Like, we all want to make the time cut off. Crybaby, they all got sunburst energy because they left me, which is fine. I knew. I was like, you guys need to go. Like, I'm not feeling great right now. And then I caught back up to that on Jasper Knob. Yeah.
As you were moving as a group that kind of came together during the event, were you stopping together? Like, were you making an intentional decision to stop at the same time?
The last 10 is where we were really, really riding together. Otherwise, with support, we were like, just stop. I need to stop or I'll catch up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the hardest moment in the last section?
Last section. I think we went rock and roll, and then where you hop out to that 2-track and snake around for a while before hopping out to the road. I had the time in front of me. It must have been like 7:30 or something. And like, I was doing great on time. I was like, I'm great. I'm finishing today. I got some very angry texts. My mom was texting me at the time, and I was like, the time's in front of me. You don't need to be texting me this. And like, I just kind of went downhill from there. I was like, this doesn't help. Like, I thought I only had like a mile left. And I was like, do I have like more than that? Like, am I actually going to make it? So I kind of got freaked out there, and I just started like pushing as hard as I could to get over to Jasper. And then, I don't know if I should say this, but Christian V already sent me a text. Did you hear about this? No, he says, quit the bullshit. You need to get up back on your bike, keep moving. And then I proceeded to go 20 feet over my bars down a hill.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're looking at a text or what?
Yeah, I popped up on my Garmin, and I was like about to start riding down this last hill. There was some rocks on it, whatever. And like, I had to stop and take a second to look at it. I was like, I don't know if I want to ride this. So I finally get on my bike, and then I like look down at my Garmin as I just get back on to ride. And it took me a second to read that. Yeah. I didn't know it was Christian. I mean, I had a suspicion. Him, but.
And then OTB.
Yeah. And then it came in there like, did you go over to the bars? And I was like, yeah, thanks to Christian.
Well, blame Christian.
Yep.
How were how'd you guys deal with how did you deal with, because you weren't with this crew the whole day, the checkpoints and the fake checkpoints?
Check all of them. I mean, I know some guy, maybe somewhere in South Trails, was like, I'm kind of afraid to ask this, but do you have any checkpoints yet? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, good, because sometimes people lie. I'm like, well, that's really mean of them. I wouldn't lie. But you just check for yourself.
So he was a 100-miler?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen anything at that point.
No, our first one was the road into 492.
Yeah. Yeah. How many fake ones were there? Was it 3? I think it was 3.
I think I heard 3. Yeah,
I think there were 3 fake ones, 3 real ones. Did people chatter about the checkpoints out there? Do you get many questions about it?
Yeah, people are always asking, but it's always like a hesitating, like, I don't want to know if I missed one.
I can appreciate that, because if you were to find out that you're supposed to have 3 and you got 2, and then you're like,
oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Although it might be good to know that then versus at the finish line as you're getting checked, right?
Yeah. I keep mine in a sealed Ziploc bag in a pocket that only for tokens on my vest. Yeah.
So you got a spot you keep them.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah. When people come in, I've said this before when we talk about Marji, and they'll start unpacking like a garbage can. I mean, even when Kristen was pulling out looking for the tokens,
I saw that.
There's like bags of stuff and lights flying out of her runner vest, and it's like, man, it seems like you could lose something fast or really easy.
I don't even remember dealing with like where I was putting my tokens the first year I finished 2021. Like, I don't even remember. I had them, obviously.
When you got to the top of Jasper, so that was the last checkpoint.
Yep.
Did you take a minute, or did you just keep on rolling?
So half of their crew, half of them were waiting, half of them were up there getting stuff. They're like, you're finishing with us. I'm like, okay. So I ran up, get it. then we all kind of took a break. Like, we have 35 minutes or whatever it was. Like, we're okay to sit here for a second. We kind of just talked. We're like, good job, everyone. Took a breather.
Did you, be honest now, did everybody take their bike to the top of Jasper?
No.
Oh, that's a mental note for next year.
It's way easier. Just ride up there.
It's a point to point. It's up and down. Just run.
Yeah. Next year, what we're going to do, here's what we're going to do.
Make everyone ride.
We're going to preview one thing about next year. We're going to put multiple game cams on the route going up to Jasper, and they will have live feeds. And anybody who doesn't take their bike to the top of Jasper Knob is disqualified.
Oh, gosh. Dang it.
You heard it here first. If you see a game cam, smile.
Okay. One last push.
Screen at the finish.
Exactly. We got to figure out how to feed that in.
Can I push my bike or do I need to ride it?
You can push it.
Okay.
But you got to take it. Okay. I've heard rumor of people ditching the bike at the base. But I appreciate your honesty. That's commendable. What about the ride down? Anything happen? Uneventful? Were you guys chatty? Was it quiet? So the ride down from Jasper to the finish.
Yeah, to the finish. Their dad was like, "We're gonna go 5 across." I was like, "Well, like, you guys are family, friends. You guys can finish together. I'll wait a second." He's like, "No, you rode pretty much 16 hours with us. You're gonna finish with us." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that was cool.
And then I started crying pretty much like after we crossed 480 there.
So, Rich, I know the dad, and then I think there was Addie, right?
Yep.
And then what is Addie's brother's name?
John.
And then was there a nephew or?
It was their teammate friend.
Okay, friend.
His name's Miles.
Teammate from bike team?
Yeah, so they race on a NICA team.
Yeah.
New Berlin.
Yep. Okay. Interesting. And then what was the actual finish? Was it like 8, a little after 8?
7:55.
7:55. How did it feel?
I was beyond excited. I was so happy. I was relieved to have it done, but I was proud of myself.
Yeah. When did you go to bed?
I think I fell asleep around 10 a.m. Yeah.
No, that's not bad.
No.
How long did you sleep?
I only slept for 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
When we got home, I don't remember what time it was. I don't remember. Anyway, we laid down. I laid in bed for like an hour, and then I'm like, no.
Yep.
I got up. Stacy stayed in for a while. But, you got to go to sleep that night, so it's like.
Yeah, it was a school night.
Yeah, I know. I heard from Cable. That kid disappeared during the night.
Really?
Yeah. We've got to work on. He just cashed out. He just passed out in the truck. He disappeared for hours.
What the heck?
Red dot.
Red dot. Oh. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got him up though because I wanted him to see the people finishing that morning. So it was cool that he was able to be there when you came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. So Crusher is the one you need to get in the Hall of Pain.
I do.
And the first secret event is next year.
Yeah.
What did we say? October 10th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I too many dates to keep track of. So Marji registration for next year is 10/17 coming up here in October. Secret event next year is 10/10.
Yes.
You going to get in?
I better.
Which one are you going to try to do? You're going to try to do Mass Start or the EX?
Here's my list. 225 first, backpack 500, 175.
Okay, say that again.
225
Okay.
is the one I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
And then the 500 unsupported.
Okay.
And then the 175. That's like if I had to give you a list of what I want to do right now.
Okay. So you're thinking about doing the point to point.
My mom wants to do it.
Okay.
And if you're giving 7 days, it's pretty doable.
Okay. So does it going to come down to you guys deciding if that's what you're doing? And then if it isn't that, it's going to be one of these other two.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. If you were to guess right here, right now, which one do you think you have the best chance of finishing?
225.
And why the 225? Have you done the 225?
Nope.
Okay. So what leads you to believe that?
Well, I've ridden in that area, the EX area, more than I have.
Okay. So
Copper
are you
River.
leaning on familiarity to a degree?
Familiarity and the fact that it's a 40-hour cutoff, not 29, for
Okay.
only another 30 miles.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the fastest person in the world, and I've had a really hard time with the cutoff.
So let's think about this. She did Marji 109 miles in 24 and a half hours. The Crusher this year was a little over 200.
206.
Yeah. And you got 29 hours. Yeah, you need to be faster.
I don't know. That's why I'm thinking 225.
Yeah, that math makes sense. Yeah, that math does make sense. Yeah, I could see you doing that. Who'd you do it with?
Someone, not myself.
Yeah, that might be the question.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's crazy enough. I know Dave Whaley told me he'd never do it with me, so
He said what?
he would never do it with me. So after the 100 EX.
Yeah, Mr. Holiday Inn. Yeah, you need. You're gonna have to figure out who to do that with. Yeah.
Maybe Ryan will come up and do it.
Yeah. Ideally, you'd have. Ryan has not done the 225. You should look at the list of people who've done the 225, and you should try to pick somebody you know who's done it.
Okay. That makes
Nothing against Ryan. Love Ryan.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like, because we want you in the Hall of Pain for the first event, so getting somebody who's done it.
Yeah, someone that's experienced it.
Yeah, that's key. And teammates can be tricky.
Very tricky.
Otherwise, I mean, I could see her doing the 225. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally doable within the time. You know, you don't need to worry about the buckle cutoff. Just, I mean, if you get it, great. But, yeah, 40 hours. That's smart. My hesitation on the point-to-point would be, well, it would depend. So point-to-point you could do in July. I guess what you could do is you and Mom could do the point-to-point. And if something works out or doesn't work out,
Yeah.
you know, where you guys don't complete it, for whatever reason,
225.
you'd still have a fallback to the 225. And what about school? Where's school factor? I'm trying to help, like, think ahead here. So where's school factor in with college and stuff?
I don't know.
Because have you decided where you're going?
Well, I'm enrolled in NMU right now.
Okay, so you'll be going to school here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that still seems doable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It's like mid-August.
Yeah, like the week before MAP starts.
Yeah. 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 Gavin's over there right now. He's graduating this year.
Nice.
And I want to say that he started a week or 10 days before Cable did.
Okay. Sounds
Did
right.
he? Yeah. Yeah, it was about that. Okay. Well, yeah, that seems doable. You could do the bike pack together, and if you have to fall back to the 225, then you have time. I like that plan. But then come hell or high water, you have to finish it.
Yeah.
And you've done the 100. How long ago did you do the 100?
2023.
2023. Is that the year we did it? Yeah. So, yeah, you were doing it after we've had, enhanced it with what we call the most terrible 50 miles of Crusher ever created.
Silotex Road sucks.
What's that?
Silotex Road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some stuff in there. There's some stuff in there. Interesting. All right. Good. And you got Polar Roll done. So you just got one to do. What do you got on the map besides, or what are you looking at ahead cycling wise besides Hall of Pain? Got anything else?
I want to get more back into the enduros. I've taken the last 2 summers off between concussion and trying to be Triple Crown. So
Maybe do the series?
yeah, I've done the Marquette ones and some of the Copper Harbor ones, but not all 6. The Lake Spear Gravity series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That's different skill set.
That's kind of where I thrive, bike handling, I think.
All downhill.
Yeah.
The antithesis of 906. The anti 906.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, it's good. It's good to have different options.
Yeah.
Yeah, different things to do. Let's talk about Bike Club, because you've been a mentor
3 years now.
3 years. This is your 3rd. Talk about that a little bit. Working with kids and mentoring and just that whole experience. What's that been like?
I love it. I know it's something I want to do with my life later on. I want to help coach kids. I just find it very fun. I find the kids really fascinating, their imaginations. This is my 3rd year now. So I started the year I was maybe 14, 15. Sounds right. I've had a really awesome time with it.
What's the most challenging part of working with kids? When you're, yourself to some degree,
Also
a kid.
Yeah. I feel like I understand them more than most adults would, just because
Yeah, that makes sense.
closer in age to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like they also look up to you in a different way than they would other adults, because I was them not too long ago. And
Right.
yeah.
Do you have any challenges getting their respect?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with that.
Yeah. What do you see, from your perspective as a mentor or, a leader, what do you see the kids struggle with?
I think their own confidence, honestly, just getting down on themselves for not being able to do something. So
they see kids that can do something, they can't, and they're down on themselves.
yeah, and they don't want to try and work at it to get better.
How do you work them through that?
Working with it as a group is typically the first approach.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's something that might be impacting the whole group, and you need to pull them aside with some other coaches, and we just need to work on it for a second, but they get it right away. So.
Any moment that stands out amongst others where a kid, had experienced a success that stands out?
I mean, you can always say kids climbing Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the gold standard, right?
There's some downhill on, I think it's the Pines, just off of Wright Street. There's a downhill we worked on sessioning. I think we were doing level pedals and brakes early on in the season, and some kids just barely wanting to walk down it, let alone ride, and seeing another rider clear it, and then that just being oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. And being encouraged to do it, and they figure it out, and it's their mood just changes right away.
Yeah. So the kid who it isn't even afraid to go up a hill, but afraid to go down the hill. Let's say tentative. Yeah. Right. Is that driven just purely through inexperience, having not done a lot of stuff like that?
I think so, especially if they're newer to the 906 program or biking as a whole.
Yeah. Which sort of validates the whole idea behind the program, right? That you need to introduce kids to this kind of stuff in order for them to overcome sort of those inherent fears.
Exactly.
And also, we've said that, well, what I've said is, we might have talked about this in the Leadership Summit too. It's always tricky because, we don't group by skill. And you can go either way on that. You can argue for or against that approach. The biggest downside is when you're doing it by skill, you end up with groups of kids who literally none of them can do something.
They aren't going to learn.
Right. Yeah. They're not going to learn. There's nobody in there that's got that bar set that they have to strive for. Then it's almost like they turn into a group of misfits. Right. And that's the hard part. I mean, I think the best part of the program is we've never claimed to be the answer. We've just said this is our approach and this is our answer. And, there's other programs, right?
Yes, there is.
If a kid wants to be challenged, he could go race. You could just go do something else. There's always options.
Yeah.
But it is, I put a post up actually this morning through the Marji Gesick page, kind of on this topic, just saying our youth community across all communities, that kids on, let's say, the football team or the basketball team, school teams, MCIC, so they get a ton of resources thrown at them. And those teams aren't big. I don't know. What's MCIC at right now?
50.
Okay, so you got 50 kids. You got 50 kids on a football team. You got, 15 kids on a basketball team. So much money thrown at these programs. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be, because that's what those kids need for development. But the kids who either don't need that or aren't ready for it, or just won't do it, what resources get thrown at them to develop some of the same skills that kids on the teams are developing? Because those are the skills you need to be successful in life, So it's good that we have that option for those kids.
I agree. I mean, I don't think I'd be who I am without 906. So.
I mean, what I would say, what was actually something I said within that post too, it's like, or no, this was a different post. So I appreciate what you said about 906. I think Ella would still be, I think the Ella in front of me would still be that Ella, because as long as you have like that resource provided to you, and this would be my argument about why we have to leverage as many resources for all kids that the competitive kids get. You're fantastic. And there's a lot of kids like you that are fantastic. And they just need adults and resources provided to them. And you will be fantastic. You just need the support to be fantastic.
You need the resources to thrive.
Yes, you need the resources to thrive. And it's weird because it's like, I was having this, have you met Kristen and Toby Heath?
Were they at Marji camp?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so.
They've been there. They're from New York, Syracuse.
Yeah. I did their ride with them one of the nights.
Okay. We were just having this talk the other day. Oh, God dang it. I think I lost it now. Shit. This is what happens when you get old. What are you laughing at? I think you're older than me.
That's a locked box under that hat. I don't see this very often.
Yeah, damn it. Well, it'll come back around. But, the point being, kids just, they need the resources provided. And just because you're not on a team, a competitive team, it doesn't mean that you don't need to learn the skills of teamwork and hard work and being faced with failing, being faced with things that are scary. You do have to be faced with that stuff, because the world out there right now is pretty damn scary.
Yes, it is.
You're going, that's one thing I said in the post this morning, for the Marji page was, the Marji is hard, but the world that our kids are going into is much harder. Like,
you shouldn't make this easy for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah. You guys spend a lot of time in the woods. Well, obviously biking. Are you out there doing other things aside from biking?
I mean, I love to go out and explore Marquette, hiking every once in a while, that kind of stuff.
Do you guys have a camp or anything?
Yeah, my dad's side of my family has a camp on a lake.
They hunt? Yes. Wyatt does, right?
Yeah, my family hunts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I bumped into Wyatt. I bumped into you too up at Straight Line a couple times. Yep.
We have 3 bird dogs. So my dad takes like 6 weeks off every fall to hunt.
Have they been out yet this year?
No, he has vacation sometime soon.
Yeah. Any idea what the bird numbers look like?
No.
They actually been up.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's been better. Do you bow hunt?
Yes. Well, no, I don't bow hunt, but
you shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you shoot competitively?
Yes.
Do you shoot competitively during the summer? Or is it mostly in the winter?
I have during the summer, but over the past year, I've fallen off archery for a bit with my training for biking.
Yeah. You can just tell Shirley, blame Todd. Or Shelly, blame Todd.
I enjoy indoors the most, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? Between the two?
There's no wind, nor sun, nor bugs.
Well, what? Did
You don't have to-
have you seen pictures of how you came into the finish line?
Yeah, I saw that. There are no mosquitoes, though.
Well, no mosquitoes, but I'm telling you, the way you came across that finish line on Sunday morning would have scared bugs.
It took me 3 separate showers to get the mud off
I
me.
have no doubt. I have no doubt. Everybody was coming across nasty.
Yeah, it was bad. I rolled in the mud a few times.
It was, you could see people were dealing with some stuff out there.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
No, indoors, there's no element of the elements, It's just you and you.
Yeah.
Everything falls on what you do.
Yeah. How many kids did you see out there riding?
Besides the 3 I was with, I don't think I saw any others.
Yeah.
I knew of others, but I didn't see any.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't because they were front loaded in the 50 and the mini.
Yeah.
There weren't many kids, obviously, in the 100, but there were a lot of kids, a lot of families, particularly in the mini.
Yes.
And even surprisingly, a lot of kids this year in the 50 also.
I heard of 9, 10, 11-year-olds. That's awesome.
Doing the 50?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing that the specific ages and that data I don't keep track of too much. I see the kids and, but I don't know how old they are. But yeah, lots of kids. And good results too. I mean, most of the minis full, I think, of kids and adults, families. Only 4 people total between the run and the bike quit in the mini, which is pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah. I mean, it was great weather during the day, but still, it's
hard.
It's the worst kids race in the country.
Yes, it is. I said that once or twice during my race.
The 50 results were good. Majority of 50-mile people finished.
Yeah.
I think 30% of the 100 bike were quitters. And then a high point this year actually was the run, the 100-mile run. They had their best finishing rate of, it was in the 60% range.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and buckle rate too.
Yeah, and the buckle rate was great. Female was the overall winner. Elaine, I think was her first name.
I saw that.
Yeah, they keep getting better.
Yes.
I think that people are, the running community, I think they're figuring out the course. It is, it's tough because A, you're running it, and then B, they're going out on Friday.
They're out there for 48 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're leading the charge, into the weekend. Not nearly the resources out there Friday.
So that's what I've heard. Nothing Friday night.
No. No. They're alone. And then I'm sure they start to see if they're still out there, if they don't finish Saturday morning, which I don't know, a handful did. They'll start to see support and help Saturday going into Sunday. But yeah, it was great to see that. And in the pre-race talk on Friday, I kind of told them last year's group had the best finish rate of our runners since the start of the event, and you guys got to take that up a notch. Put a little positive pressure on them.
Good.
And they did it. They did it. Yeah, it was great to see. How many buckles were there? Was it 7?
Wow. It's a lot.
It was 9 runners and 16 duathlon.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny on the duathlon because it's you either get a buckle or you quit. There weren't many finishers that didn't have a buckle in the duathlon.
Yeah, there was definitely more buckles than not of finishers.
Yeah. Would you ever do the duathlon?
I want to hike the mini at some point.
Yeah.
So maybe.
That'd be a different way to do it. I think it'd be fun, actually.
Yeah.
And that would be a good course to hike.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
It's not a good course to push your bike.
No, it is not. Going back to the youth thing. So you've said that you like working with kids.
Yes.
You ever thought of teaching?
I have, but the salary isn't exactly bike buying money.
Yeah. That is so weird, hey? That to be a teacher, it just seems like that income piece is the
big thing.
It's the big thing. Your sister's a teacher.
Yeah, going on 28 years, 29 years maybe she's in.
Yeah.
I've thought about it before. My grandma was a teacher all her life at Father Marquette. My dad has a teaching degree. So
Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Something not right with that. Both education and healthcare, two of the most critical systems in the country, it just seems ass backwards on how things work. Teachers not making much money. I don't want to speak too broadly, but I don't know that teachers feel from talking to them that they can do what they got into teaching to do anymore.
yeah.
Healthcare's rough, just a rough profession to be in. We got to figure that out.
Yes.
Yeah. You'd be a good teacher.
Thank you.
So if you're going to go into radiology, what's the path? Like, do you have a strategy on what would you want to teach kids?
I want to work with kids on bikes.
So work with kids on bikes.
Whether that's coaching or more on like the physical therapy side of things.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. Oh, and you had mentioned in the beginning also sports medicine.
Yeah.
Right? Potentially. Yeah. Like for a team?
I've thought about it.
That could be a path. Well, maybe here for NMU.
Yeah.
You never know.
They have a club team.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even, if you were going to go into some sort of sports medicine, maybe with, the football team or some...
Whatever.
What other basketball team, or unless you want to stay more centric to cycling, if that's the goal.
More cycling over anything else.
Yeah. Well, there are opportunities at NMU. Gavin's been fortunate in that he went into, I'll say he's in a design track, graphic design, social media marketing, probably communications to a degree, and he's worked with the athletic department a lot.
Fun.
So that's helped him sort of refine his skill set and get a better sense of what he wants to do when he's done, which he needs to figure out quickly because he's done coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your dad does Marji, when your dad does Marji,
There we go.
you're going to support him?
I told them I would.
Yeah.
I don't know what my plans are for Marji next year. It's not the 100. I know that. But I'd say,
That's fair.
yeah, I told them I'd do support one way or another.
What's your mom going to do?
She keeps slipping up and saying, oh, next year. So we don't know. I think she says she doesn't want to, but I think she will. She'll do something.
That she'll do it again?
Yeah.
Is she going to try to go for the 100 at one time, at some point?
I don't know if she wants me to say it, but I think within the next few years she'd like to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Try to give it a shot?
Yes.
Which crusher has she done?
She did the 100, 23, mass start.
Okay.
She had the disqualification.
On the checkpoint.
Yep. For her picture turned out quite blurry.
Yep.
But she finished. And then she attempted the 175 with Laura Whaley last summer. And they made it to like 110. Yeah.
I remember that whole checkpoint thing. Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, we talk about it still.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it that, because it was over at the Hiawatha, right?
Koski,
The kiosk.
kiosk.
Yeah. And so it wasn't in the picture at all? Is that what it was?
No, it just turned out super blurry. Like, she took it really fast. And
then she wasn't in anybody else's.
no, we couldn't get a timestamp or anything. So, weird.
Yeah.
She's gotten a new phone since because of that.
A crusher inspired new phone. Maybe the crusher should have bought her a phone.
Maybe.
We told a guy actually a couple of years ago, he was coming from Pittsburgh and he did the Marji, and GPS is required, right? Yeah. So he gets to the finish. This was a whole thing. Okay. This is the stuff from the events people don't ever get to hear. Mm-hmm. So he wins the 50-mile Marji. Mm-hmm. And then the event's done. But within a day, I start getting text messages and Facebook DMs. from somebody who went to his Strava and looked at his ride because they were within close proximity to this guy. And they saw him keep going off course. Okay. So they're like, there's no way this guy won because he kept going off course.
Yeah.
So they're like, you got to go look at his file. So if something gets reported, I'm going to go look. And if it's available publicly, yes, then I'm going to look at it. And if I can determine that he didn't do the race, then we're going to have to DQ him. So it was confirmed he was all over the place.
Really?
The dude rode 83 miles. And he still was the first 50-mile finisher in. Yeah. 83 miles.
Was he trying to cut course or
No,
what?
he just didn't know where the hell he was.
Oh.
He could not stay on course to save his damn life. He did the whole course,
Okay.
just not properly.
You just gave some extra miles.
So I had to get a hold of him because I'm like,
What happened?
dude, I got bad news. I got to disqualify you because you didn't do the course the proper. From the first time you left the course, you didn't re-enter the course and complete the course.
Okay.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're disqualified. Sorry about that. You're not first place. But goddamn, it's impressive that you did 83 miles.
That's like an extra 20 because it's what, 63?
Yeah, it's like 62, 63. That's crazy.
Insane.
So anyway, what popped that in my head is talking about your mom with the new phone. I actually offered to buy, because he was blaming his Garmin, and I'm like, listen, if I need to buy you a new Garmin for Christmas, Merry Christmas from Marji. We had a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been back since then.
I wonder why.
It happens. Yeah. It happens. Every once in a while, you got somebody who likes to. I always wonder what is motivating somebody to do this. They like to go into people's rides.
Oh, and like every little mile.
And to try to get people disqualified. I just think it's cowardly.
Oh my God. Why are you doing that with your time?
I have no idea. I don't know. In their mind, I'm sure that there is, some higher purpose they're serving, but it's like, I think that you are missing the whole point to why we're here. If this is how you spend your time, it's pretty pathetic, actually. But, to each their own, I guess, eh? What time do you have to leave?
Spencer has me there at 3, so.
Spencer.
Brucey, I work at West End.
Oh, what's that like? I had to say it like that just for effect.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, Spencer's a good guy.
Yes.
He works on a lot of our stuff. We buy pretty much all of our bike club stuff.
Yeah, there's been a few kids' bikes in there this summer.
Yeah. We're going to have some going in there, right?
Yeah, we will. We'll have Delta's fleet going in soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Spencer, they've been a sponsor for a few years, which is nice. They do all of our work. Yeah, it's a good crew up there. Who's in the shop right now besides you?
A guy named Brandon. Can't think of his last name.
I don't think I know him. Is
Jess
is there?
Storson? Yeah, Storson.
Who's the big guy?
Oh,
Drawing a blank.
he moved to Minnesota.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh.
To Jared?
Jared.
There
we go.
What the hell did he go to Minnesota for?
Spencer told me a girl.
Oh,
And
Jared.
a job. A girl and a job.
About a girl.
Jared. Isn't that a book? About a girl?
Movie, I think.
There's probably a lot of books. Some of them are sad and some of them are happy endings. Dan Turner? Is Dan still in the shop at all?
Yeah, every Thursday, actually.
Okay. Yeah, he was in the Suffer crew.
Really?
Yeah, he's in Suffer crew 2 years in a row now.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good guy. What are you riding now, bike-wise?
I just built up Rocky Mountain Element from the frame up this summer, but I used to be on a Yeti Arc.
How long were you on the Yeti?
Since 2023, after my frame broke at NICA States.
So you
before.
broke the Yeti?
No, I was on a Marin, a Team 2.
Oh, okay.
Their aluminum race bike.
Okay.
And freshman year, we were still at 906. We were at Trek, and my frame snapped on my second lap.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you went to the Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that to ride?
It's my favorite bike in the whole world, and I'm trying to build it back up right now.
So you still have it?
Yeah. I have the
Okay.
frame still.
And you built up the Rocky Mountain.
with the parts from the Yeti frame.
Got it.
Yep.
Just for a change, or what was the reason?
I had a full suspension. It was a Da Vinci Django, and I did it on Marji. Used it for Marji last year, but I wanted something lighter and just that I'd feel more confident on. So we sold that bike earlier this summer, and because I was gonna do the 100 this year on my hardtail, and I have a bad back, and that was probably gonna throw me off my NICA season. So we built up the Element to be a Marji Ramba NICA bike.
Gotcha. What did you try to do Crusher on?
I did it on my Yeti Arc, so I built the bike up a week later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. How's NICA going? How's the race season?
I had a rough first race. Wasn't feeling well. My second race in Eau Claire 2 weeks ago, it was great. I was in like 15th or something. Took a really hard crash over my bars. I don't even know what happened. Just I was down, went into a ditch. My visor broke my fall, completely bent over my nose. I came in with a mouthful of blood, cut up. I have a big bruise all over my thigh right now. Yeah.
Is that still at Lowe's? So still a pretty fast track?
Yeah, really fast, super flat.
Yeah. Yeah, like no elevation.
Yeah, I think I had like 200 feet for 3 laps or something.
Yeah, wow. What do you got up next? What are the remaining races? What venues?
Inglewood. I think that's in Fall River, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And then we're in Rhinelander. It's a newer course following weekend. And then we're down at the Trek headquarters.
That's championship?
Championship.
Gotcha. So when do you wrap up? Is that mid-October?
Yeah, it's like the 18th or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your goal? Do you have one?
Have fun. It's my senior season.
Yeah. Do you care where you finish? I mean, you care, but...
I mean, I'm going to give it what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not tied to a number?
No.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself more of a racer or an adventurer?
Adventure. I mean, I love to race.
Yeah.
I have the competitive edge to me, but
yeah.
I like to ride my bike.
Yeah. So. That's good. That's something that you should keep with you.
I agree.
Don't lose that. All right, we should probably let her go. We might get in trouble for pulling her out of school. That's a first. That's a first on the Made Up podcast. Pulling kids out of school. We're gonna get a wrap around here.
I didn't want to be there.
I don't blame you. All right, Ella. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, take her easy. Over and out.